Excellent. So, my dear students, remember, today we are going to continue checking what is the difference between present perfect and also past simple. Past simple or present perfect or past simple. So give me a second, please, and let's get ready to start, okay? So I am going to show you, I'm going to share you three verbs. Let me put it over here on the screen, okay? Excellent. So let's get ready to that, okay? We've got present perfect versus past simple. Present perfect versus past simple. Present perfect, past simple. Present perfect, past simple. Okay, so I am going to tell you two verbs, and each one of you are going to tell me a sentence using present perfect and using past simple, okay? So let's start the first one. Can you please help me? Let's start with Felipe. Are you ready, Felipe?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, the verb, it's gonna be swim. Please, I need you to make a sentence in present perfect and a sentence in past simple.
I have swim uh, 2 days ago.
All right, 2 days ago. Hace 2 días. In that case, Felipe, remember, eso sería pasado simple, ¿no es cierto? Yo he nadado hace 2 días. I swam. I sería past simple, okay? I swam 2 days ago.
Okay. Perfect. I have swum 1 month later. Así?
Excellent. I have swum, we can say, for a month. For a month.
Exactly. For a month.
Excellent. Can you see the difference? Take a look, my dear students. Here we are, okay? I have swum for a month. I swam 2 days ago. In the first case, yo he nadado por un mes, es decir que Felipe continúa nadando en el presente, okay? I have swum for a month. This is present perfect. And past simple, take a look. I swam 2 days ago. Yo nadé hace 2 días. Simplemente él realizó esta acción hace 2 días, 2 days ago, y ahora is over, okay? Now it's over. Excellent, super. Let's continue. Let's carry on the next verb. You're going to help me, please, Alejandro. We're going to use a very easy one, okay? That it's going to be travel. Okay, can you please make a sentence using travel, Alejandro, for present perfect and past simple?
Uh, Simple. I traveled to Mexico last year.
Excellent. I traveled to Mexico last year. That was a specific moment. I traveled to Mexico last year. And for present perfect,
I have traveled to Cuenca every weekend.
excellent. Every weekend, for example, as you can see, my dear students, in the first case, in the present perfect, is every weekend. So is an action that is continuous, right? I have traveled to Cuenca every weekend. That means that you started maybe a long time ago, but every weekend you continue going to Cuenca. Excellent, Alejandro. And the other, remember, is specific. I traveled to Mexico last year. I swam for 2 days. Okay, I am going to give you an example so that you can check with other, okay? Hello, good morning, Natasha, welcome. Hey, hey.
Good morning, teacher.
Everything okay, Natasha?
Yes, okay.
Excellent, nice to hear that, okay? So, Natasha, do you remember the difference between present perfect and past simple? Yes?
Yes.
Excellent. So I'm going to give you an example using my verb, okay? Using the verb teach. Teach. Okay, so let's get ready, and here you go, using teach. For example, I've taught English since 2020. Okay, that was the year of my graduation. I've taught English since 2020. Can you see it? And the other example, we could be more specific. I taught, let's go with science in 2023. Okay, so what is the difference? I've taught English since 2020. I taught science in 2023. What is the difference, my dear students? Can you see it?
Curso de inglés no lo terminas desde el 2020, el present perfect. Y I thought science in 2023, 2023 is... Ah,
En
ya me
esta lo
olvidé.
culminó, en esta lo
Ajá,
culminó y en
en el
esta
2023.
puede seguir.
Exactly. Continue, yes. Natasha, you were about to tell me. Was Natasha or Alejandro?
Both.
Both. Okay. So, very good. In the first case, I've taught English since 2020. Yo he enseñado inglés desde el 2020. Sigo enseñando. I'm still teaching. Yes, y continuaré, okay? And I will continue because this is my profession. I've taught English since 2020, okay? In the second case, it was specifically in that year. In 2023, I taught science in 2023. Yo enseñé ciencias naturales, science, en 2023, but just that year. Solo ese año, just that year. Now I don't, just English. So, is it clear, my dear students? Can you see the difference? Past simple, remember they are for specific actions that happened and finished in the past. Don't you forget finished actions in the past. And present perfect, remember, is an action that started in the past but continues in the present. Started in the past but continues in the present. Okay, so started in past, continues in present. Okay, so I believe that you are very, very clear about that. So that's why it is moment to make a little quizzes, a little activity in order to practice the difference between present perfect and past simple. Okay, yes. So give me a second, please, because I'm going to share you the next link and we are going to practice that, okay? Remember something that you never, never have to forget is the past participle. The past participle of the verb. Remember, I have swum, I have traveled, I've taught. In the case of regular verbs, this is easy because remember, for past simple and past participle, we just need to add ed, travel, traveled, work, worked. But in the case of irregular verbs, we need to remember that is the third row of the verb. So let's continue. Let's get ready, my dear students, and we can start. All right, please remember the idea. We need to identify what is the difference between present perfect and past simple. So let me share you my screen and we can ready for that, okay? Okay, please open the link, and so let's get ready to move on with this, okay? Okay, now you see it. Sorry, there was a delay.
Okay. Thank you, teacher.
Got it. Please open that link, or if you are using your cell phones, you can scan. You can scan the QR code, okay? Okay, so let's get ready to start, my dear students. Remember, try to identify the differences between present perfect and past simple. So here we go. Good luck to all of you. Excellent. We got it. Alejo, Nat, Felipe. Let's go, Lisbeth. We can check. Tell me, was it easy, difficult, confusing? So. Okay, we're gonna check on that, okay? So, let's get ready to see it. Congratulations, my dear students, it's over. So let's see your answers, okay? Please. Amazing, super, Nat, Lisbeth, and Alejo. So let's see what were the questions that you failed the most. Yeah, I visited Berlin last week. Remember, whenever you see last, this is just past simple, okay? I visited Berlin last week. I visited Berlin last week. Remember, yo visité. Una acción completa finalizada en el pasado, okay? A finished action in the past. My friends went, excellent. Remember, went is irregular. Go, went, go, went. So my friends went to Paris a week ago. Pay attention here, okay? I in London for 3 years. Whenever we see this word for, we have to use it in the case of present perfect. The translation, yo he estado en Londres por 3 años. Okay, is an action that started in the past but continues in the present. Okay, I have been in London for 3 years. Always remember when you see for, this is usually for present perfect. Okay, let's carry on, let's continue. I to school by bus yesterday. Remember, yesterday is past simple. Okay, I went to school by bus yesterday. Okay, the next one, take a look. Oh, come on. The one that I told you, I have been a teacher. Yo he sido teacher, yo he sido docente desde 1998. I have been a teacher since 1998. Okay, remember in this case is present perfect because it's an action that started in 1998 but continues in the present. Okay, let's continue. Where were you last night? I was at home. Remember last night, the translation, anoche. ¿Dónde estuviste anoche? Where were you last night? I was at home. Yo estaba en casa, ¿no? I was at home. Okay. Lo mismo aquí. Over here, my dear students. Last night, tell me, past simple or present perfect?
Past simple.
Past simple, right. Remember, si usáramos el have walked, en Spanish, sobre todo, okay, I'm going to tell you this in Spanish because this is important, okay? En en español ecuatoriano for sure, nosotros sí hacemos diferencia, ¿no? Entre el pasado simple y el presente perfecto. Entonces nosotros sí diríamos, la anoche, nosotros caminamos al cine. Last night we walked to the cinema. Pero no se olviden que si utilizáramos el present perfect, sonaríamos más como españoles de España, porque ellos utilizan el ¿no? La noche o anoche hemos caminado, ¿ok? Si la traducimos aquí, la traducción sería hemos caminado, ¿ok? Have walked, right? Remember, podría entenderse, it may be understandable, pero no es correcto, ¿ok? It's not correct because remember, hemos caminado implica que comenzamos anoche y seguramente continuamos caminando. No lo sé, no, maybe that is the idea. Last night we have walked to the cinema. ¿Ok? Cuando es una acción específica, siempre que vean esto de last night, piensen que es pasado simple, ¿ok? Past simple. All right, let's continue. I studied for the exam for 3 hours. Aquí, my dear students, tenemos el for. For, ¿ok? Yo he estudiado para el examen por 3 horas. Es decir, that means, my dear students, que empezamos hace 3 horas. We started 3 hours ago, and we continue in the present. Excellent. My sister didn't watch the movie yesterday. The simple past verb of see is so excellent. I English last night. Ok, lo mismo aquí, my dear students. I studied English last night. Alright, para que esté correcto con el present perfect, my dear students, debíamos utilizar otra palabra, ¿ok? In this case, simplemente last night, anoche, sería I studied, past simple. But if I want to make a sentence using present perfect, I should say like this, okay? I've studied English since last night. Okay? In that case, would be understandable, right? I've studied English since last night. Yo he estudiado inglés desde anoche. Yes? That is the difference. If we just say last night, remember that means anoche. Es decir, la acción ya terminó. The action was finished and completed in the past. But remember, if we use the word since, that means desde. Desde anoche, okay? I've studied English since last night. Excellent. Let's move on. Let's continue. I believe, yes. Most of the time, since goes excellent. Remember, since we use it for present perfect. And the last one that was repeated, excellent. I have been in London for 3 years. So congratulations. Let me stop sharing and let's come back here, okay? So just to finish, my dear students, for this unit, we are going to do 2 activities. The first one, it's going to be a listening activity. And then we are going to do a grading activity. Listening and writing. This is what we are going to practice after this quiz, okay? So, please, my dear students, let's go on page 113. Page 113. And let's get ready because here you go, okay? So we are going to complete this listening, and I need you to please help me reading the instruction. Can you do it, please? Can you read the instruction? Let's go with Lisbeth. Lisbeth, help me reading the instruction, please.
Kurt and Via are students in Buenos Aires. Listen to their conversation about Buenos Aires, city of music. Take the places they talk about.
Excellent. So the places are Teatro Colón, Jazzy Pop, Connex Cultural Center, the Roxy, and San Telmo. So what are we going to do? We are going to listen and we are going to put a tick to the places they mention, to the places they talk about. Okay, so please, concentration, listen carefully. We gotta be very aware if we listen. Teatro Colón, Jazzy Pop, Connex Cultural Center, the Roxy, or San Telmo. So here you go. Let me show you my screen. Let me show you the audio. Okay, here we go.
Track 3.62.
Look, have you seen this article? It says Buenos Aires is one of the world's top cities for music. I didn't know that.
Well, there is a lot of good music.
I haven't been to any of these places, and I've lived here for years. Like Jazz E Pop. It says it's a famous jazz club, but I've never heard of it. Have you been to Jazz E Pop?
Yes, I went there 2 weeks ago. They had really good music.
Oh, right. And what about the Roxy? Where's the Roxy? Have you been there?
Yes, of course I have. We all went there for Antonia's birthday. We had a fantastic time. We didn't leave till 5 in the morning. Didn't you come?
Antonia's birthday. Oh, I remember I had exams. I couldn't go. Okay, well, I bet you've never been to the Teatro Colón.
Yes, I have actually. I went there last year. It was my dad's 50th birthday. We went to the opera.
Oh, yeah? What did you see?
Oh, I don't remember. Something by Mozart. I didn't like it much.
You've been everywhere.
Yeah? Well, you should go out more. You spend too much time studying. Look, it's a nice evening. Why don't we go down to San Telmo and sit in a cafe and watch the dancers?
Well, I'd love to. Actually, I've never been there. But I've got this essay to write.
Okay, perfect. So can you please tell me what places did you listen? Come on, all of you.
The Roxy, San Telmo, Teatro Colón.
Excellent. The Roxy, San Telmo, Teatro Colón. Jazzy Pop, did you listen? Connex Cultural Center. No. Okay, my dear students, actually, they mentioned Jazzy Pop at the beginning. Okay? Jazzy Pop, yes, they mentioned, but Connex Cultural Center, no. This is the only one that they didn't mention. So what are we going to do now? We are going to listen one more time, and now we are going to complete this table. This table with the 3 places that she has visited. And they are Jazzy Pop, the Roxy, and also Teatro Colón. Jazzy Pop, the Roxy, and Teatro Colón. What is the information that we need to complete? We need to identify when Bea visited this place. And also we are going to answer if she liked it or no. Did she like it? Yes, it was amazing. I love the music. Yeah. But if she didn't like it, you got to answer no. Okay. Remember, we are going to identify when and also if she liked it or not. So here we go again. Listen carefully.
Track 3.62.
Look, have you seen this article? It says Buenos Aires is one of the world's top cities for music. I didn't know that.
Well, there is a lot of good music.
I haven't been to any of these places, and I've lived here for years. Like Jazz-E-Pop. It says it's a famous jazz club, but I've never heard of it. Have you been to Jazz-E-Pop?
Yes, I went there 2 weeks ago. They had really good music.
Oh, right. And what about the Roxy?
Okay, so let's complete about Jazzy Pop. When did she go?
2 weeks ago.
Yes, excellent. All agree? 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, right? And did she like it or not?
Did she like
What does she mention about the music?
a good music?
Excellent. They have great music, right? She says they have great music. Excellent. Super. Let's carry on. Let's continue now about the rock scene. The rock scene. Here we go.
What about the Roxy? Where's the Roxy? Have you been there?
Yes, of course I have. We all went there for Antonia's birthday. We had a fantastic time. We didn't leave till 5 in the morning. Didn't you come?
Antonia's birthday. Oh, I remember I had exams. I couldn't go. Okay, well, I bet you've never...
Okay, what about the rock scene? When?
5 in the morning.
Yeah, they mentioned we stayed there until 5 in the morning, but when? When did they go?
Antonia's birthday?
At the birthday.
Excellent. For Antonia's birthday. Antonia's birthday. Yes. And then what happened, as Natasha said, they stayed there until 5 in the morning. So, did she like it or no?
No entendí, teacher.
Okay, remember that they went for the birthday, and she says, oh, we stayed there until 5 in the morning. In your opinion, according to your logic, do you consider that she liked or didn't like this place?
Dislike.
Okay, let's listen again. Let's listen again to confirm, okay? What does she say about the Roxy?
Day. There for Antonia's birthday I have. We all went there for Antonia's birthday. We had a fantastic time.
We had a fantastic time. So, like or didn't like?
Like.
Excellent, right? Yes. They had a fantastic time and they stayed there until 5 in the morning, okay? Until 5 a.m. Excellent. And finally, let's go with Teatro Colón. Listen carefully. Let's identify when and if she liked it or not.
I bet you've never been to the Teatro Colón.
Yes, I have actually. I went there last year. It was my dad's 50th birthday. We went to the opera.
Oh, yeah? What did you see?
Oh, I don't remember. Something by Mozart. I didn't like it much.
You've been everywhere.
Yeah? Well, you should go out more. You spend too much time studying.
Okay, so when? When did she go to Teatro Colón?
Last year.
Last year, excellent, for his dad's birthday, right? Last year, specifically for his dad's birthday. Okay, perfect. And did she like it or not?
She didn't like it.
Excellent, right? No, remember she said, I didn't like it much. I didn't like it much. Excellent, my dear students. So, you got it. Is it clear all about this listening? Remember, let's remember, and I believe that we can complete all the rules about the difference between present perfect or past simple, okay? Let me put it over here. Remember, for present perfect, we also use the expression, have you ever? That means, alguna vez has, ¿no? Have you ever been to Jazzy Pop? ¿Alguna vez has estado en Jazzy Pop? Have you ever been to Jazzy Pop? Where's the Roxy? Have you ever been? My dear students, take a look, and here you are, okay? La pregunta es, the question is, ¿puedo responder? Can I answer these questions con pasado simple with past simple? Yes, okay, remember. La pregunta puede estar en present perfect, have you ever been to Jazzy Pop? Y la respuesta puede estar también en pasado simple, because remember, in the answer, we can say if that was a specific moment, a specific time, or maybe this is something that we have done in the past and maybe we continue doing in the present. For example, have you ever been to Jazzy Pop? Yes, I went there 2 weeks ago. The question is with present perfect, and the answer can be in past simple. Okay? Excellent. So, my dear students, you got it? Very, very good. Remember that we can use present perfect, past simple, okay? Which tense do we use if we don't say when something happened, if we say when something happened? Exactly, remember. If we don't say when something happened, we use present perfect. Let me type it over here. If we say when something happened, remember we use past simple. Present perfect and the other past simple, okay? Let's continue. Let's scroll down. Oops. Tell me, my dear students, which tense do we use for ever and never? Present perfect or past simple?
Present perfect.
Present perfect. Very good. Remember, I've never been to China. I've never traveled to the USA. Remember, present perfect. And with the time expressions, last weekend, a month ago, 2 weeks ago, remember, past simple. Okay, Alejandro, Natasha, Felipe, Lisbeth, we got it?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Very good. So just to finish for today, we are going to do the last activity that is a grading activity, okay? Today, my dear students, we are going to grade a movie review. What is a movie review? In Spanish, we may know it as a reseña. Reseña de película, okay? A movie review. How are we going to do it? Please, I need you to open the next link and see the example of that, okay? Of the film or movie review. This is usually, my dear students, divided in 5 parts. So how you are going to do it? I need you to open the link. And you are going to choose a movie that you have watched. It could be any movie, okay? If you tell me, teacher, I choose Shrek, I choose Fast and Furious. Remember, you got to choose any movie, and then we can start writing this review, okay? So let me show you over here now. And here you have the example. Let me show you the example, okay? Okay, so my dear students, here you have an example, and there you are, okay? The review about the Hunger Games. So what your movie review must include, remember, first of all, the title or the name of the movie. Then, my dear students, the genre, the type of the movie. This is science fiction, horror, mystery, fantasy. Then, my dear students, a summary. Summary, remember, es un resumen, ¿ok? Summary, es decir, lo que pasa en la película, what happens in the movie. Then, my dear students, a personal opinion. Here is the most important part, okay? Your personal opinion is what you think about the movie. You can say, oh, teacher, I love this movie because I consider it is very, very emotional. It has a lot of fantastic landscapes. The actors are amazing. I love the music. I love the places. I love the effects, the science fiction. So remember, really important, your personal opinion. And finally, don't you forget the score. Score es puntaje de 5 puntos out of 5 points. ¿Cuánto le darían a esa película? Okay, how much would you give to that movie? So how are you going to do it? Please, here in the table, to the left, you are going to write your name. And to the right, you can start writing the film review, okay? Remember, to the left, your name. To the right, the film review, okay? Hay espacio suficiente, there is enough space, please. Así que no se peleen. Si es que ven que una persona ya está ocupando esa columna, simplemente vamos a la siguiente, okay? We can continue to the next. Any question, my dear students?
La última parte no entendí de nuestros nombres.
Here, take a look. Can you see the table, Natasha? Here.
Okay.
Yeah, so to the left, you are going to write your name. For example, here,
Okay.
Natasha Bastidas.
Y el film review.
Here, okay, to the right. So all the
Pero,
parts. What movie do you wanna make the review?
todo lo que nos dijo arriba lo vamos a escribir aquí.
Exactly,
Ah,
here
ok.
to the right.
Ok, ok.
Now you got it, super. Choose any movie, okay? Remember, any movie that you have watched. It could be old, it could be new. Remember, you choose the movie.
Teacher, ¿cómo digo? Película infantil.
Animation or a cartoon, remember?
A cartoon.
Excellent, Alejandro. So we've got Pulp Fiction. How do you say this in Spanish? I always forget. Tiempos de.
In Spanish, it's tiempos violentos, but it is not the meaning, no?
Yeah,
Like,
con John Travolta. Is it with John Travolta and
John Travolta, Bruce Willis, eh, Samuel Jackson.
yes, I love this movie. It is very, very fascinating. Okay, I guess it was one of the first fiction, or I may say one of the first action movies. I'm not so sure if this is action or fiction, but I like this movie. Okay, Pulp Fiction. Super. So, Webs Together, several involving crime characters. In my opinion, is one of the best films in the history. Its status as a cult classic is well deserved due to iconic scenes, unforgettable characters, and innovative storytelling. Okay. Yes, very good, Alejandro. So I believe this is correct. Nice. We can carry on. Nice, Natasha. Nice, Felipe. Nice, Lisbeth. So let's wait for your classmates and we can finish for today with this movie review. And what is the name of this actress? This is the actress that plays in Kill Bill, right? Siempre me olvido, I always forget. Uma Thurman. Uma Thurman, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Thurman.
Of course, it's amazing. I remember this movie, right? Uma Thurman. Salim, super Alejandro. Let's see, Natasha, nice, very good. Shrek. Felipe about Back to the Future. Okay, I also love this movie, Back to the Future. And Lisbeth, King Kong versus Godzilla. Okay, that one too is very interesting. Okay, so my dear students, we are going to leave it there. Vamos a finalizar. Y si es que ya terminan, if you finish, very good. Y si es que no, no worries. Les dejo abierto el link para que puedan seguir escribiendo. Y revisamos, we're going to check it out next week, okay? Let me stop recording.